Well, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us right here on K24 Evening Edition. I'm Alan Owino. Our sign language interpreter for this session is Clement Muli. Now, the Employment and Labor Relations Court has temporarily suspended the nationwide teachers' strike. This comes after the Teachers Service Commission filed a case against the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers. In response, KUPPET has vowed to continue their strike, stating that they have not yet received the official ruling, claiming that the court order has now intensified the strike, which entered its second day today. Harry Chime with that report.
The industrial nationwide strike by the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers KUPPET, which entered its second day today, has been temporarily suspended after the Labour Court received a case filed by the Teachers Service Commission (TSC). KUPPET is expected to submit its response within 7 days. The case will be heard on September 5th. However, KUPPET says that the court order has exacerbated the strike, with the Union Secretary General Akelo Misori saying they have not yet received the official letter of the order. Surprisingly, the Ministry of Education says it will continue its negotiations with KUPPET to address their concerns. KUPPET's strike affected various regions today. In Machakos County, teachers who tried to teach were chased away by their colleagues.
Tumeingia ndani tukapata walimu walikuwa wamekimbia.
To come to a school and blow all this is also not good for the students. You are also parents.
Leave the teachers free. Let them join us in the streets to
Teachers are among others lamenting over government's failed promises, insisting that the 2021-2025 CBA must be implemented and salaries must reach the bank.
The cover which we are enjoying as teachers is contributory. We used to have medical allowance, but they were taken away. We were shocked the other day when we were told the government want to reduce the cover from 22 billion to 11 billion.
Personally, I've been teaching for the last 24 years. I've never had a promotion.
Additionally, they have vowed to lay down their tools until the government employs 46,000 JSS teachers and another 20,000.
We are saying until the government pays the third-party deductions, we will not go back to class.
So we are saying immediate promotion of the teachers who went for interviews.
They have also lamented capitation delays, despite the government having announced allocation of 14.1 billion shillings to secondary schools.
We are also telling Belio that he must stop lying to the country. Alisema pesa ya FSC imefika kwa account. We are with some of the principals here, and they are saying there is no money in the account.
However, Education CS Julius Migos vowed that by the end of the year, the government will employ 20,000 new JSS teachers and that they have allocated a budget of 18.7 billion shillings January next year, which will aid in employment of 46,000 JSS teachers.
So they should not be having any anxiety over whether or not they are going to be confirmed.
Harriet Chimea, K24.
Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka has been unveiled as the official opposition leader, taking over Raila Odinga as the Azimio principal, however with only Babu Owino present from the ODM party in what is expected to be a battle of control of the outfit. Kalonzo and other Azimio leaders who declined an invitation to attend Odinga's AUC bid launch vowed to push the respect of the 2010 constitution, which marks 14 years of implementation. As Joel Chachana reports, Azimio says it's still alive despite Odinga exiting local politics.
We'll all clap together.
During the official launch of the campaign for Raila Odinga to become the African Union Commission chairman at State House, Nairobi, it was visible that key Azimio leaders, despite being invited, were a no-show. Some of them led by Kalonzo Musyoka, Babu Owino, Jeremiah Kioni and Eugene Wamalwa, among others separately holding a press briefing.
With the majority of our people, who expect that this administration will be kept on its feet. In fact, they will see opposition that they have never seen before. I can tell you that. And so it will be a team, a case of first among.
Odinga's exit from local politics, they say, will not create a power vacuum in the Azimio coalition, even as they announced a new principle.
And under the leadership of now our official leader of opposition, Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, and all those here and many others who are not here. We believe that we have that responsibility as part of ensuring that the Constitution of 2010 is implemented.
As it goes to Addis Ababa, kwa baba, we want to wish him well. As we remain behind, we will do that which he would have done if he was still actively participating in politics in Kenya, and that is to keep checks and balances.
Azimio now says it will put Ruto's government on toes while remaining keen to protect Kenyans from punitive policies such as high taxation.
We'll ensure, as those who are remaining in opposition, that we fight for Kenyans. We will ensure that the government, that which they promised, is indeed delivered to the Mama Mboga and to the hustler.
Let us work together across all divides to build a Kenya where the rule of law prevails, where every citizen is treated with fairness and dignity, and where our institutions serve the public good.
The move by the leaders without the presence of top officials of the ODM party is likely to bring about infighting, with the battle to control the outfit expected, or could mark the death of Azimio. Joel Chacha, K24 TV, Nairobi.
At least 40 youths arrested on Monday after opposing a protest march in anticipation of Kenya's 14th year anniversary after the promulgation of the Constitution have been released on bail. Those arrested were being held at Central Police Station, where lawyers and Kenyans of goodwill turned up to negotiate their release. Some of those present say though today's protest did not materialize, they will not relent to push for accountability in government, vying to change tact from physical demonstrations to what they now term as digital revolution.
Been nothing but a successful day. To see that anti-riot police are still patrolling the streets is nothing but a thing of beauty, because we have kept them busy the entire day while our comrades are sleeping safe and sound. And now we are saying we are scaling up. This is not a threat to the government, but we are telling them that now that you want to get us off the streets, you want this to be a digital revolution. So I hope that right now as you speak, all your systems are in check. I hope that right now as you speak, you don't have typing errors in those documents. I hope that right now as you speak, you know that we have very many young, learned people who are willing to defend this country from your corruption.
This movement is going to continue whichever way. We will do it on digital platforms. We will do thorough civic education. And because you see, when it comes to ideology, we are not virgins when it comes to ideology. So we are telling the government that you should be ready. Today, we have known your tactics, and that's why you are seeing us. We are not on the streets. We knew what you were expecting, and we knew how to dodge you.
Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has accused the vocal and youthful Orange Democratic Movement lawmaker Babu Owino of interfering with Ugandan politics. While in attendance at State House, Nairobi, during the official launch of Raila Odinga's African Union Commission chairperson bid, Museveni verbally went after Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino. Also speaking at the same event, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, on his part, denied existence of personal disagreements between him and Kenya's AUC chairperson candidate Raila Odinga. Busura Naman tells us more.
Political undertones were witnessed during the official launch of Raila Odinga's African Union Commission chairperson bid, when leaders digressed and got into the politics of the East African region. Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni accused Embakasi MP Babu Owino of interfering with Ugandan politics by collaborating with Uganda's anti-ruling party activists, according to intelligence reports he received.
So I already see intelligence service reports. There's a character called Babu. I receive Babu. dealing with anti-Ugandan group, anti-NRM groups in Ugandans. So I had never chosen him, but now I am choosing Babu. But those are individuals, they are not the Raila group, because I know Raila from the nationalists and Pan-Africanists.
Owino has been a vocal supporter of Ugandan opposition leader Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, popularly known as Bobi Wine, and has publicly declared his support for his movement and ideologies. In 2018, the Ugandan government banned Babu from entering Uganda over undermining President Museveni's administration.
And act collectively.
On the other hand, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua denied the existence of personal disagreements between him and AUC chairperson candidate Raila Odinga. Gachagua emphasized that the differences were based on political competition and not on a personal level.
Before, had issues with the leadership of Raila Odinga. As a truthful man, I had nothing against him. It's only that we were competing for the same position between him and my boss. Now that he is going for a bigger seat in Africa, all of us, from the president, I, and the rest of Kenya, are behind him.
Busara Naman, K24 TV.
At least 476,167 national ID cards have not been collected by their owners at the National Registration Office and service centers across the country. Speaking after announcing the government's plans regarding the ID cards, Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Immigration and Citizen Services, Julius Bitok, stated that the government has cleared the backlog of ID cards and urged Kenyans not to hesitate to register. Bitok also clarified that the ministry has the capacity to print up to 32,000 national ID cards per day to handle new applications quickly. According to the office, Nairobi leads in the number of uncollected ID cards, followed by Kisumu, Mombasa and Kisii. This follows a High Court ruling 2 weeks ago that lifted the order halting the printing of the third-generation national ID cards known as Maisha Card.
K24 Sports News, powered by Mozart Bet.
Gonga Jackpot. Mozart Super Grand Jackpot. Mita ni 200. Zamu ni yako. Kuwa mshindi.